Hey, happy Sunday. It's a beautiful day here. I tell you what, it started out kind of cloudy, which was actually not bad. It looked like it was going to rain, though. I thought it was going to rain. It's really humid, though. I think this is the first humid day we've had. It was sticky. It wasn't as warm, but it was definitely humid outside. I know, because I was out there for an hour at an exercise class. I know that's how I basically start every damn video. I just came from an exercise class. You're sitting like, shut up. Do you ever do anything else? Not really, no. You'd think. No, I do other stuff. I just make my tired ass get up and go to these classes whether I want to or not. I'll tell you a little trick that my nose itches like crazy. Ugh. I don't know what is going on. A little trick that I discovered years ago. They're clearing that land. Dang. I discovered this trick years ago, and it works. It really works. If you have trouble getting motivated to go work out or to go do anything, if you have trouble getting there, here's what I do. Because back when I still worked in an office 5 days a week, sorry for the shaky video again. I'm still using my old phone because I'm a horse's ass or something. I don't know. I have a new phone. I don't know. I don't like it, and I can't figure out why. If there's something I have to do, when I worked in an office, I would go work out on my lunch hour because that was the only time I really had to go, especially when my kids were small. You know, I'm raising them by myself. And I can't go before work because I have them, and I got to get them to daycare, and I can't go after work because I got to go pick them up and go home and, you know, take care of them. I couldn't, literally the only time I had to go was on my lunch hour. And a lot of days I'd look at the time and I think, oh, it's almost time, you know, it's almost time to go and go work out. It's like, I really don't feel like going today. Well, here's what I would do. And it works, I'm telling you. Go ahead and go. Just go. All right, make a deal with yourself. I would make a deal with myself. Here's the deal. Go on and go. You know, go change clothes, start working out. After 10 minutes of being there, if you still don't want to be there, you can leave. Just go, stay for 10 minutes. If you still feel like you don't want to be there, you can leave. That's the deal I would make with myself. And only one time did I ever leave, and that was when I had a really bad migraine and working out was making it worse, and I was starting to feel nauseous. So I did leave. I got some of my best workouts were on days that originally I didn't even want to go. I didn't even want to be there. Some of my best workouts were on those days. So that's what I do. That's how I stay motivated. And even with these classes that I do now, you know, yesterday, I did not want to go. I just did not. But I make the same deal with myself. Okay, all right, I hear you. You don't want to go. All right, well, get dressed, go. But after 10 minutes, if you still don't want to work out, you can leave. Make up some excuse and just leave. Or just look at the instructor and say, yeah, I don't feel like being here. You got my $5. For these outdoor classes, it's $5 per class, and it's very informal. You go or not, but if you go, it's $5. You already got my $5. I'm going home. I've done all the working out I want to do. Thank you. That was good. I've never left. I never have. In fact, most of the time, once I get into it 5 minutes or so, I've forgotten all about the whole 10-minute thing. I've forgotten all about it. Because for me, getting there is the hardest part. But kind of having that thing in the back of my mind, like, okay, yeah, I don't want to go, but I can leave if I want to after 10 minutes. I never have, except that one time that I had a headache. That was the only time. I'm telling you, it works. And I know when it comes to working out, you have to know your strengths and your weaknesses. For me, I worked out alone most of my life. I started doing group exercises, like exercise classes during COVID when all the gyms were closed, and there were some informal groups that kind of got together around town, and I got involved with some of those. And you you know, you have people who might be like the ones that, most of the ones that do the classes I do are, they're instructors at some of the different gyms around here. So they're doing it to stay active, you know, put a buck or two in their pocket while they're at it. You know, and it's a great thing for everybody involved. It keeps everybody active. It forces you to get out of the house and talk to people, which a lot of people that I've talked to said that was one of the best things they got out of those classes during COVID, was that, you know, a lot of people became very isolated. I mean, people can be isolated anyway, but during COVID, it's like it got worse. And I don't like this stretch of road. It makes a weird, my tires on the road make a weird noise. And every time I come through here, it starts doing it. I think there's something wrong with my car, but it's not. It's something on the road right back there. It's just that one little area. And then it's fine. And I forget every time. Damn it. I'm sorry. I have, my nose itches like there's a cat hair. There's a phantom cat hair on my face. And I can't find it. So you have to know what your strengths and weaknesses are. And one thing I found is that if I work out alone, I don't push myself as hard. But when I'm working out with a group, and you're working out with for me, working out with other people is good, because I do push myself harder when I'm working out with other people and we're all doing the same thing. I will push myself harder in that group than I do by myself. Now, I am a very quiet person. I don't talk much. I think anybody who's worked out with me over the last 2 years will go, yeah, she never talks. She never says shit. I didn't even know she could talk. I never heard her say anything. That's just that's my nature. And you kind of get to know how people are as you work out with them. Some people talk a lot, some don't talk much. You know, some people are just kind of weird. You get used to it, you know. But yeah, I know that when I work out alone, I tend to kind of half-ass it. I do. You got to be honest with yourself. If I'm working out with other people, like if I tell somebody I'm going to be there Saturday morning for your class, I'm thinking, you know, I wake up Saturday morning like, I don't want to go. But yeah, but you already told them you were going to be there. So you got to go, because they're counting on having a certain number of people there, and you already said you'd go, so I'm accountable to somebody. And it pushes me to get off my butt, get up, get dressed, and go to this damn class. Just go. Get your lazy ass out of bed and go. Dragging a little bit though. Last 2 nights, I didn't fall asleep till about 1 o'clock in the morning because I was working on videos. I got a late start last night and night before. And then I had to edit the video last night too, and my video editor software it's gotten really slow for some reason. It required an update, and after the update it slowed way down for some reason. I don't know. I have a new laptop. I just got to get it set up. I think this new laptop is going to be a lot faster, a lot better. I just have too many new things right now. I have a new phone. I have a new company to work with. I got a new monitor for my work computer. I got to get that set up. My hard drive and everything in my work computer is new. Like, damn it, I can't take all this new shit at once. Can we just wait? I think that's part of the reason why I don't like my new phone. I'm resentful. Like, why is everything changing all of a sudden? What is with all this new stuff? I've got the laptop. It's still sitting in my closet in the box. I haven't done anything with it. I've had it for about a month. I haven't done anything with it. My older son is like my resident IT guy. And he keeps asking me, are you ready to set that computer up yet? No. When are you going to, because he's going to help me get it ready to go. He said, come on. I don't feel like it. This one's fine. He said, this one, the editing software takes twice as long now. Are you happy about that? No. Well, if we get the new computer set up, I bet it'll be faster on there. Yeah. Okay, so you want to set it up? No. I am my own worst enemy sometimes. I make life harder for myself because I don't know, I'm a sucker for punishment or something. So today, I went to a class this morning outside. It was actually nice because it was cloudy. It's not now. It was cloudy, not super warm. It was a little humid though. It was kind of sticky out there. And did that. I love this Sunday morning class I found. I love this class so much. It's not a bunch of jumping around and cardio. It's like strength and balance, and it's kind of laid back. It's nothing crazy. There's some Pilates in there, a light sprinkling of some yoga stuff, strength exercises with hand weights for your arms and shoulders and stuff. And I love that. It's my favorite class of the whole week. I look forward to my Sunday morning class. It's awesome. It's an hour of stuff like that. It's still a good workout. You get a good workout. Yeah. So, and we do some balance stuff, which is very important, especially as you get older. And I would give anyone this advice: you need to constantly work on your balance, because it is something you can lose if you don't work on your balance on a regular basis. Your sense of balance will not be as good. I'm in the wrong lane. Shit. That's all right. Yeah, and so that is one thing that I try to do. I try to work on balance stuff. And there are plenty of videos on YouTube for balance exercises that you can do at home. You don't need anything fancy to do it. And anybody can do it, whether you're young or old. But especially as you get older, it is very important to work on your balance. You can help prevent some falls and injuries if your balance is better. And work on your core strength. That can help prevent falls. You know, it's so important as you get older. It's so important. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to do any crazy exercises or anything, but you know, like maybe 2 or 3 days a week, just find some balance exercise videos on YouTube or wherever, or you can look up balance exercises online that you can do, and they'll just have illustrations of the exercises. It's very important to do. And if you have parents or grandparents that are getting older, you know, remind them. You might have had good balance when you were a kid, but you have to practice it. It doesn't just stay with you. You have to practice it. Okay, I won't lecture you anymore about that, but it is important. And it's something that I think a lot of people don't think about. You know, they'll go for their power walk every day, but their balance is for shit. I mean, you know, you gotta do better. And I'm telling myself this because I work on it. I work on it myself. You know, you want to work on that core strength and your balance. I'm at Walmart. Oh, they have some pretty potted plants. I need some dirt. I have this potted plant. I have these 2 big pots with stuff in them on my little front step, and one of them, this poor thing, this poor plant has been blown over 3 times, and every time it blows over, some of the dirt comes out. The other one hasn't blown over even once, but the one of them, I don't know why. It just keeps getting blown over. So I keep trying to scoop the dirt back up and put it back in there, but I was looking at it. It had blown over again when I got home today, and like, shoot. So I got to looking at it, and I thought, it needs some more dirt. And I don't have any potting soil or anything like that. You ever notice how you start thinking, I need to go to the store and get this. But your trip evolves in your head the more you think about it sometimes. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, I could just run out to Lowe's and get a bag of potting soil. And then I got to thinking about those little hanging baskets that they have at this Walmart. I've only seen them at this one. They're really cute. They're smaller little hanging baskets, and they have the prettiest flowers in them. The other Walmarts around here that I've been to don't have them, but this one up here on Battleground does. So I got to thinking, well, and I need Pepsis. I need my Pepsi bottles. I only have one of these left out of the last 6-pack that I have. So I thought, all right, I want to go look at those hanging baskets. I need Pepsis too. I mean, they have hanging baskets at Lowe's, but I like these smaller ones they have here at Walmart. They're little, and I wanted to get 2 to put on the little hooks in my backyard. So I started thinking, well, I need Pepsis. And I thought, well, shoot, Walmart has all that stuff. Just go up there. Just get everything at once. You know, don't overthink it. So I guess I'm not going to Lowe's. And every time I go to Lowe's, I end up buying a whole bunch of crap I don't need. And it's just, I'll go in there for a bag of potting soil and come out with $100 worth of other stuff. Somehow. I don't know how that works. But then I thought, no, just go to Walmart. Just get everything there. So, yeah, I don't know of anything else. Oh, I felt bad. My son had his friend over yesterday. Very nice kid. I just met him yesterday for the first time. He's made several new friends lately, which is great. And they don't live too far away. They all kind of live in the same area, so that's good. Very nice kid. But I didn't know before he got there, but he is allergic to cats. I had no idea. His sister dropped him off, and he goes, yeah, I'm allergic to cats. I said, oh, like how allergic? He said, oh, not, you know, not bad. Like I get a cough. So if you hear me cough, that's, you know, what it is. And I felt really bad. I said, if I had known, I would have made an extra effort to vacuum and sweep up even, you know, more down here before you got here. I had no idea. He said, it's okay. No, don't worry about it. But he just wanted to let me know, like, if you hear me coughing, that's what it is. It's, you know, I don't have COVID or anything. It's just cats, you know, just, So, I felt bad, but at least I know in the future, you know, if he comes over again, which hopefully he will, because he was very nice and it seemed like they had a good time. So they played video games and they went out and had a little Nerf war with they went up into my son's room and drug out all the Nerf guns and had a war in the backyard. And yeah, it was, there were Nerf darts everywhere. But my son knows the rule. If he has a friend over, when the friend goes home, he has to clean up everything. Like, I'm not cleaning up. Whatever mess there is, you're going to have to clean it up yourself. I'm not going to do it. So he spent quite a while in the backyard picking up this little Nerf darts. You got to get them all, or I told him, I said, you get them or the lawnmower is going to get them later. You know, it's up to you. So my big project this week is to get the blades on my lawnmower sharpened. I got to get that done. I found a place that will do it. We'll get my son to help me get the lawnmower in my trunk so I can take it up there, let them sharpen the blades on it. It really needs to be done. They're bad. And work, I mean, that's it. I'm not doing anything terribly exciting or wonderful. I'm watching this elderly lady back her enormous car into this space. I'm just, okay. Or not, she's not backing in, she's pulling in. How far up you coming, darling? No, you're good. Just get a little nervous. Okay. She's right beside me now. Cool. No, I like this Walmart. It's a I don't know, there's something different about this Walmart. It's actually nice. I don't mind coming here. They have stuff the other ones don't have. They do. There's something different about this Walmart. They don't all have the same stuff. This one has different stuff. But, yeah, so I'm going to go in there and get my soil. I'm going to get a bag of potting soil for my poor plant. Maybe if I pack some more potting soil in there and water it thoroughly, it'll weight it down enough that it won't get blown over. Put some rocks down in there or something. Damn. Poor thing. Gonna get my soil. I want to look at their nail polish too, see if they've got anything. I'm going to redo my nails today. It's just kind of a laid back day. I don't really plan to do anything crazy, so take a shower. I figured I'd go ahead and do the soil and redo the plant before I take my shower. Like, I'm going to get sweaty out there messing with that plant, so let's just do this and then get your shower. I don't stink yet, or I don't think I do. I probably will later if I don't get a shower, but yeah, nothing else exciting going on. Wally was at the house first thing this morning. See, I think he has a home, because every evening around 7 or so, he just disappears. He just takes off. And he usually doesn't come back until about lunchtime the next day. So that's why I was saying, I think he has a home. I think he does. But this morning, he was at the house bright and early. He was out there at 7:30 this morning. looking in like, y'all got anything to eat? I gave him food. He was ready to eat. I gave him some food and put some fresh water out there for him. And he's just like, thank you. He was out there chowing down. I was on my way to my class. He was out there eating when I left. He's a good little cat. He's a nice boy. So, whenever I go into Walmart, I'm wearing shorts and I don't have any pockets. I keep this little purse in my car. I got this at Goodwill. Isn't it cute? Did you like my Goodwill stuff in my video last night? I found some great stuff at the little thrift store and at Goodwill yesterday. But when I don't have any pockets and I don't want to carry this in there, I have this tiny bag. So I just take my wallet, put that in there, and my keys, and I just drop my keys in there. And it does have a little opening, like a little pouch right here. And sometimes I put my phone in there, but when you're carrying it, sometimes the weight of it causes it to flip upside down and the phone falls out. Because you can't, it's not deep enough to push the phone all the way down in there. So, I don't know. That's the only design flaw to this little purse. What is she doing? What? Oh, she's throwing away her cup. There's a trash can over there. I was trying to figure out what she's doing. She got out and stood there for a second and stared at me like, what is she doing? Honey, I don't care. Mind your own business. Walking in there with a tote like you go into the library. It's like a little library bag. It's full of stuff. What are you doing? Maybe she's one of those people that works on the cards. She looks like the ladies that redo the card section. Maybe that's what she's here for. I don't know. She's got a tote full of something. Going in there to rob the place. Probably just going in there and resort the cards, restock the card section. Father's Day's coming up. I haven't gotten my dad a card yet. But I did get him a present. At least with my dad, I have a better relationship with him, and it's easier to find a card that fits our situation. I am grateful for that. So, I forgot. He called me yesterday. I am my dad's real life Siri. I'm like his online assistant, or Alexa. I don't want to say them out loud because everybody's thing is it's listening to you and it perks up. Sorry, I said SIRI. He will call me up, Mary, what's the name of that movie? We were talking about it, I don't know, maybe a year ago. Had that guy in it. What was the name of that movie? I was just talking to so-and-so about it. We can't remember the name of it. I'm going, you got to give me more to go on. Oh, you know which movie I'm talking about? Had that famous guy in it. I think he's got brown hair. What was that movie? Well, what was the movie about? Oh, I think it was about war and action. Damn it, Daddy, I don't know. So I get these questions all the time. What kind of flower is that that's yellow? Shit. I'm not Google. Stop it. It's funny though. It's one of those things that I will miss. You know, like you think things that get on your nerves about your parents, but you know what? I'm gonna miss that when he's gone. I'm gonna miss him calling me just out of the blue. Mary. He won't even say, hey, Mary, I got a question. Yeah? What's the name of that street that so-and-so lived on in 1982? Huh? Daddy, how would I know that? Don't you remember him? You went to school with his son. His son didn't live with him, though. Like, Daddy, I don't know. I don't just automatically know everything. I guess I'm flattered that you think I do. But then when I tell him I don't know, it's like he gets frustrated and mad at, oh, you know who I mean. I'm not playing games with you. Like, if I knew, I would tell you. Why would I not tell you that? Lord have mercy. Anyway, he called me yesterday. He was in the middle of a conversation with somebody. My dad knows everybody. You could drop him in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and he would find somebody that knew him. Everywhere he goes, everybody knows my dad. He calls me up. Mary, I was just talking to so-and-so, and I'm going to put him on the phone with you so y'all can talk. Can you explain YouTube to him? I'm sorry, what? I was right in the middle of something. He just calls me up. I'm going to put so-and-so on the phone. Can you explain YouTube to him? What do you mean, explain YouTube? Huh? Well, you're on YouTube. Explain YouTube. You're on YouTube. Explain it to him. Oh, my God. How long you got, person I don't know? Hello, person I don't know. So I thought, let's get this other person on the phone. Maybe that'll help. Hello, person I don't know. What is it that you need to know about YouTube? This some guy, he goes, I need to know how it works. What the hell do you mean how you need to know how, what do you mean you need to know how it works? Well, I put some videos on there, okay, and I keep getting these copyright notices on them. Why are they doing that? I said, do you have music in these videos? Yeah, I do. Well, that's probably why. What do you mean? You can't use copyrighted music in your video without, you're going to get a copyright ding or a strike or something. Okay, but how do I collect my money? What money? The money you make on YouTube. Where do I go to get that? I said, Lord Jesus. And I tried to explain YouTube Studio to him. I said, you need to go to YouTube Studio. He goes, where's that? Where's that? Is that in Virginia? Like, nah, dude. I was on the phone with the guy for a while. I don't think I was very helpful. I don't think I cleared anything up. If anything, I think I made it worse. But I tried to tell my dad, like, you know, I make YouTube videos, but I'm not the person to ask when it comes to stuff, because I'm kind of a Luddite. Like, I know how to do basic shit. But if you're looking to get all technical and crap, don't put random people on the phone with me and then drop a question on me out of nowhere, because I may not be able to help them at all. And one thing he used to do back when I used to sell a lot of stuff on eBay, and I know he was trying to help. He was trying to help me, but he didn't quite understand, like, this is not helping me. He'd just be talking to random people, and they would say, oh, I have this thing and I want to sell it. And he'd go, hang on 1 minute. Let me write down my daughter's phone number. You need to call her. She'll sell it for you on eBay. No. And so I would just have these random people calling me, hey, you don't know me, but I was talking to your dad. I'm like, oh, this is not going to end well. Every conversation that starts with that right there, we're about to go on a wild ride. This is going to be some sort of adventure here. I was talking to your dad. Oh, Jesus. And he gave me your number. And I got a couch. And I want to sell it. Can you put it on eBay for me? Like, no. I cannot. Go put it on Craigslist. Or, you know, in the paper like everybody else. I even had a guy call me up. Hey, your dad said you'd sell my bass boat for me. I said, no, I'm not going to sell your bass boat for you. I tell you what, though, random person, I get 50% right off the top. If you sell it for $12,000, I get $6,000 right off the bat. Well, that sounds like a lot. I don't think that's fair. Well, think about it. Everything I sell, I have to pay income taxes on. So I got to pay taxes on that $12,000. I have to coordinate getting this bass boat to whoever won it. I got to pay eBay fees. I got to pay PayPal fees. And those are going to be substantial on that amount of money. Yeah, I get 50% right off the top. And that doesn't even really make it worth my time. Because it's going to be a lot of time, a lot of trouble. You know, I got taxes, I got fees. So I finally just had to tell my dad, because he said, well, I thought it'd help you. I thought you'd make some money. I said, no, I'm not really making any money selling other people's stuff. So, because they're going to want most of the money, and I can't give them most of the money because you got taxes and fees and stuff. So bless his heart, he was trying to help, but I had to just tell him, and I had to tell him more than once, just flat out stop giving my phone number to people. Just stop. Tell them to put it in the paper or on Craigslist or whatever, but I cannot sell shit for people. I'm not going to sell shit for people. So he meant well, but with my dad, sometimes you have to tell him more than once, because if it's, he'll just memory hole things. Like if it's something he doesn't like or it makes him uncomfortable, he just forgets it. It's like the conversation never happened. So you have to tell him repeatedly stuff. And it's weird. Some things you can tell him once, he'll remember forever. But if it's something like uncomfortable or weird, you have to tell him 2, 3, 4, 27 times. Some things he just never remembers, no matter how many times you tell him. It's strange. But he is almost 82. But he's been like that since he was my age. So I don't think it's an age thing. So, but I love my dad to death. My dad is awesome. He is always an adventure. You never know what he's going to say or do. I mean, he's just unabashedly himself. Like, he does not put on airs. What you see is what you get. There you go. Whatever comes into his head, he just says it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. So you can trust him to be brutally honest with you, whether you want him to be brutally honest or not. So, all right, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to go in there and get my soil. I'm going to get a bag of potting soil, look at their plants a little bit, maybe get a couple of those little hanging basket things with the flowers in them, look at the nail polish, get my Pepsis, and then go home and redo my nails. Because from here, they don't look too bad, but if I get up closer, they start to look pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm going to redo my nails. I already have the color picked out unless I find something in there I like better. I hope that you are having a fantastic Sunday wherever you are. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you again soon.